What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you what am I saying? I hope you guys are doing well. This video here is going to be a little bit different. I am taking a deep dive into parenthood. This is an unfortunate situation, at least for me, especially when I get up and I go hard for my kids every single day. And they're pretty much like my broke best friends, like for real, for real. I take them everywhere. We do everything together. Even though I can be out here partying, clubbing, out with my friends, people, humans, even grown people these days are not realistic. So I'm doing the best I could to change my environment, change the people around me, change just in a whole our circumstances, surround myself with people who are interested in the same things as me and getting into a place in their life similar to where I am, of success and just abundance. So this video will be a little bit unfortunate. So what I'm probably going to do is let you guys enjoy our costume shopping first. And then once we're done with that, stay tuned to the end of the video and everything else will be explained. All right, guys. So we are at Walmart to get this baby's costume. Let's see what she's going to be this year. You at Walmart? She's been acting intrigued with pumpkins, but this is not her size. This is too big. And I believe she was a pumpkin before when she was little. It's kind of cute. I want something she's interested in, though, that she knows she is, not just dress her up in anything and she don't know what it is. Like, we're out of luck, y'all. Everything is too big for her. Usually the baby sizes go slower than everything else. She's not even in a 6. The biggest she can fit is a 4 or 5. Other than that, it will be toddler sizes. And these are all too big. And they have like the same thing. Dragon Queen, witch, Dragon Queen. Still too big. Witch. She don't know none of these princesses. And they're big. They're not her size. Witch. And if it's not too big, or if it's not something that she wouldn't be excited about, it's already open like this. I can't see the size. Oh, this is 7/8, which is still too big. This is a 4 or 5, but I don't know. My baby not wearing no wig like a stripper. Mohana. She's not a Mohana fan. She don't even know who Mohana is. The baby stuff is gone pretty much. I see Blippi, but she doesn't know who this is. She won't be excited, and that's not the most cute. Come back. Yes, have like Bluey and PJ Masks, but she not there yet. She don't know who the hell these people are. I want it to be fun for her. This ain't for me. Or at least feel cute. Dr. Seuss, she doesn't know who that is, and that's plain. Very plain. I could put a dress on her at home with a headband and call it Dr. Seuss. Again, in the infant and toddler section, they have a bunch of witch ones left, but that speaks volumes. Nobody wants to be a witch this year. All right, I found this. This is so cute. It might be a little 3T, 4T, so she should be good with this, but she doesn't even know who this is. So I'm just gonna go through the few that I have and try to make her choose. She really likes butterflies, so I'm afraid she'll choose that one. Not afraid, but I don't want it to be too big. We have the 4-5 in the Wonder Woman, which is her size, but she doesn't know who that is. The pumpkin, she really likes too, like the pumpkin and the butterfly, but they're not in her size. They're a size up. And Minnie Mouse, she knows who this is. So all of the ones that she might like is a size up. The Minnie Mouse, the pumpkin, and the butterfly. They're a size up. The ones that I picked that I could find in her size, she doesn't know who these people are. And I don't know if she's going to be interested. So we'll see what she picks. What we getting? You like the butterfly? The Wonder Woman? You want the pumpkin? Or Minnie Mouse? Or Cowgirl? Toy Story? You want Minnie Mouse? Uh-oh. I really like the Toy Story one. I like this one. You don't like this one? You like it? You want Minnie Mouse? Looks like Minnie Mouse won. I'm gonna ask her again because I really like the Toy Story. And it's her size. And it comes with the hat. How cute would she be? We'll see if I can convince her, but she knows what she wants. We should put them back over there so people can find costumes. You don't want the cowgirl?
You told Mr. Pippin what school we're out at now.
You don't want Wonder Woman? What about Pumpkin? You decisive on Pumpkin and Minnie Mouse, but you holding on to that Minnie Mouse. What about Butterfly? And even the butterfly would have went for it because it has the wings and the headband. How cute. She's stuck on Minnie Mouse. This will be her first year picking her own costume, so I'm going to let her do her. She's only 2, so I had to pick, you know, the previous ones out. She's stuck with the Mickey Mouse, but the only good thing about that is that was the cheapest costume, $15. She's going to have to learn who Toy Story is. I mean, Woody is by next year. But she's going to be about to be 4. She's 2, finna be 3. She's going to be 3, about to be 4. And she still might not pick Woody next year. I want to see her little with the cowboy hat on and the boots and the Woody, Mrs. Woody. All right, guys. So as I mentioned earlier in the video, I'm just going to jump right into it. So we had a hiccup this week in school. One of my children, one of my sons, went to school and his teacher wrote me a note, but I didn't realize he ripped it out. So this was Thursday. His teacher wrote a note in his planner basically explaining to me that, I'm sorry, let me rewind. I'm usually not on here blabbing and telling stories and all of that, but let me rewind. So Monday, I had an issue with my car. The alternator needed to be replaced, so they did not go to school on Tuesday. Tuesday morning, when I finally picked up my car, we all went to Walmart because it was one of my son's birthday, and we got his cake. We were at the register. They were acting a little shaky. They had a watch that he wanted, and I told him, no, we're not going to get it today. We'll probably get it another time. But the watch was $30, and there's something else that he wanted for $50. So I'm like, why would you get the watch for $30? Blah, blah, blah. Okay, whatever. We didn't get the watch. There was actually a worker from Walmart that came, and she took the watch from me because I told her I didn't want it. I had scanned something twice, so she came to fix that. And I wanted to know how much the watch was, so I scanned it, and I didn't want to get that at that moment. So she took it off for me, took the watch back, threw it in a return bin. I can't remember exactly what day. It was Sunday. So that was Tuesday. The Sunday before that Tuesday, you guys can go back and watch my video. So it was a video that I did the Krabby Patty review on. That day we went to church. We went to Dollar Tree and did a couple other things. If you want to see that video, go ahead. Feel free to watch it. But I reviewed the Krabby Patty meal in that video. So if you go back in my videos, you should see it. So that day we went to Dollar Tree. All right, so now fast forward to Tuesday, we went to Walmart. Fast forward to Thursday, my son was doing homework in my room at the desk, and he left his binder. Mind you, I had to start school on Friday, which was the next day. So I say, hey, get your binder because I'm going to be getting ready for school. I might not remember to tell you to get it. Might as well get it now. And I have to sign your planner every day, so let's get it signed. Blah, blah, blah. My other son brought me his planner. I signed it. My second son, he wasn't in the room yet, so I just told that son, pass me your brother's planner so I could sign it, and you take it back in the room with yours so that he doesn't forget it. He can put it in his book bag. He doesn't forget it in the morning. Boom. So I go to open his planner, and there is a note in there pretty much explaining how my son brought in, it's a Christian school, it's a private school, so I guess they have like maybe some type of honesty time or honesty circle or whatever you want to call it. I'm not sure exactly what it's called, but I guess when they tell on themselves pretty much. So they did that day, and the teacher said that he admitted to stealing from Walmart. And I'm like, they were acting a little funny in Walmart, but I didn't think they stole anything because the lady came back and she got the watch and she put it back. And then she said he stole a Roblox card from another store. And when I confronted him about it, he basically told me that he didn't steal anything from Walmart, but he did steal something from Dollar Tree, which was the other store that the teacher may have been talking about. And long story short, he gave the Roblox card to one of his classmates, and the classmate's parents brought it back because they didn't know where it came from and if the student was allowed to have it, blah, blah, blah. So he stole the Roblox card, and then mind you, that was Thursday. So Wednesday, she wrote a note, and my son ripped it out of his planner. So she wrote it again on Thursday, and that was when I seen it on Thursday. So, long story short, even throughout this week, my oldest son, this is a different son, has been bringing candy from his teacher. And I'm like, okay, whatever. Didn't think anything of it. Until last night, they were eating candy, and I'm looking at the wrappers, and it's looking familiar. And I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on here? So, I went in the kitchen because I have some candy on top of the refrigerator that I have stashed and put up. Tell me why all the candy that I've been seeing my son with throughout the week is pretty much the candy that's on top of the refrigerator. Now, I haven't confronted them yet. I'm going to ask and see if they're going to be honest. So, when I found out that my son stole from Walmart, or he said he didn't steal from Walmart, he stole from Dollar Tree, whatever the story is, I had a great talk with them. That was Thursday night. I stood up maybe like an hour and a half talking to them about it. And I'm like, look, you're going to lose privileges. You're not going to be able to do anything. I'm not going to take y'all out. We're not going to blah, blah, blah. I still gave them a chance yesterday, which was Friday. If you go back on my video from yesterday, my Friday vlog, we went out to the water park, and I guess it's a park with water fun and etc., etc. We got pizza. I still gave them the privilege and the benefit of the doubt. So now when we get home last night, which was after all of that, is when I realized, hey, this candy isn't coming from his teacher. It got to be coming from the top of the fridge. Why is your teacher giving you candy? So anyways, guys, I hate to make this video long if it is long, but this is just the unfortunate part of parenting, and they're probably going to have to sit out for costumes. At least the boys are, because it's them who's sharing the candy and giving it to each other, and pretty much they can hear one another saying, it came from his teacher, it came from his teacher. And I tell them, like, if you know something, or you know your brother is stealing or whatever, you're just as guilty if you don't say anything. Because future wise, you guys are black kids, black young men, and this kind of stuff don't go down. I told them, if you're in a mall and you're with a group and you got one person stealing and you know about it and they can see y'all on camera, everybody's going down for it. So it doesn't matter. I've seen this situation happen so many times with people. So as much as I wanted to give them a chance, which I did, I still took them out yesterday. We still had our fun or whatever. They're getting to the age where my oldest is 10, the other one is 9, the one behind them is 8. So we have to come to some common ground here because they're just getting older. My oldest son is approaching his teen years, and this just cannot happen. This is just not allowed. And mind you, I've never had any issues with them stealing out of stores before, even as like 4 or 5-year-olds, 2-year-old, 3-year. I never had any issues. I know some people, or a lot of people, who's had, their 2-year-old, 3-year-old, 4-year-old take stuff out of the store, whatever, petty theft. But I've never had this type of issue with my kids. I'm not saying that my second son now, we've had issues with him stealing, but it's never been out of like a store. He might have took something from the desk or something from the house that he wasn't supposed to take. But not saying that's right or that justifies it. But now you're getting into the stores and you're taking stuff. So I'm going to take this matter, and anytime he's done it, anytime this has been an issue with him, I've always had a talk with him, consequences, took away privileges, and it's like, what is happening here? So I'm sorry about this video. It's very unfortunate, but I'm going to have to go and confront them about it right now because I realized that candy from the teacher looks familiar, and it looks like my candy on top of the fridge. So I'm going to go confront them, and let's see what they have to say about it. All right, so I need to talk to y'all about something because this note was found in Imani's planner, and we talked about it, didn't we?
Yeah.
Okay. This was the note he ripped out, and then she rewrote it over here. So that was Wednesday. So now, I know that Jalen been saying his teacher been giving him candy from school, right? And you remember how I tell you that I pray for God to be my eyes, be my ears, and all of that, right? And that's how I was able to find out that you stole something, right? So I need to know, or I need your planner so I can write a note to ask the teacher, why has she been giving you so much candy? Like, how many times did you get candy this week from your teacher? From the, Merritt's box?
Mm-hmm. Two times I got it from the Merritt store.
And what did you get?
I got lollipop and gummy bears, and I got, I forgot what the other thing was. No.
Is it what he was eating last night?
Who, him?
Yeah.
That was my candy.
And where you got that from?
Zane.
My friend.
Oh.
And I got some candy from the Merritt store. 2 times. It was.
What kind of lollipop?
I forgot.
Lemon?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And your friend gave you your candy. Is that the wrapper that's under that dresser right there? Pass it to me. And there's one by the table. Yeah, I left it there so you can see it. There's one like that by the table. Go get it for me.
This one?
Mm-hmm. So it's okay for me to write to your teacher and ask her if she's been giving you candy this week.
Yeah, from the
You
Merritt
said 2 times?
Yeah, I shopped from the Merritt store.
Okay, bring me your planner so I can ask her. Bring me your planner so I can ask her.
But I forgot his name.
At school, but do you want me to bring you a piece of paper?
And your friend, you don't remember his name? Okay, well, I still need to write a note. And when you go to school, you're going to ask him his name. So then the teacher or you can write his name down on the planner. Or I'm just going to have to go to the school and find out. Because first of all, haven't I told you to stop taking stuff from people? Especially kids? Okay, that's number 1. Number 2, we need to figure out if this person is giving you candy and who it is and what his name is, so I can write the teacher and ask her to ask that person if he's been giving you candy. Because I want to know. Because this is unacceptable. The stealing is unacceptable. And I hope you guys are telling the truth. Now, the reason why I'm asking you these questions is because it's very odd that I had this bag full of candy and the teacher, your teacher and your friend has the same exact candy, and me too. So, let me show you. This is Jalen's lollipops and stuff he been getting. No, ma'am. Pause it. Thank you.
No.
And I better get a note back or else I'm going to go up to the school and ask. Because this here looks just like this, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Your teacher got the same, your friend got the same candy as me and Jalen's teacher. The lemon pops. Where's the stick I just had? And the stick looks the exact same as this candy. And this candy looks low. I'm pretty sure there was way more candy in here that's in here now. So you got two options. If this is the candy you've been eating, you tell me now. If this is not the candy you've been eating, I can write a note to your teachers and ask, hey, has one of Zane's friends, can you find out which one of Zane's friends been giving him candy? Because I want to know. I can write your teacher a note and I can ask her, have Jalen been getting candy a couple times this week out of the treasure box or whatever? So those are the two options you have. So which one is it going to be?
No.
You got it from your friend, your teacher, and me got the same kind of candy? And y'all been getting from your friend and your teacher and my Casper just been eating out of here? Or what has it been? You tell me what we got to do.
I got it from the Mara store. She doesn't have like all of the same candy as you, but she has some of it.
Even the ones in the little box.
No, she
the
doesn't.
chewy ones that was in the box that you was telling Zane was your favorite one? Oh, you remember now?
Mm-hmm.
I had those too. There's none in here.
They run that from school. I don't know if he's lying or he got it from the bag, but he gave it to me.
I forgot what color the box was.
Okay. So let's write these notes and let's see what these teachers have to say. If they don't respond and I don't get a note back, then I'm gonna have to go to the school. And if I have to do all of this and then I find out it's a different story, then you know it's trouble in the camp. Because 2 and 2 equal 4, right? And I just don't understand how your friend, your teacher, and me got the exact same kind of candies. Not just the little jawbreakers you got. Not just the lemon pops, the jawbreakers, the everything is the same as what's in this bag. Do you understand what I'm saying? Everybody's not going to start stealing, especially when I talk to y'all and talk to y'all and I talk to y'all and I talk to y'all and I talk to y'all about it. I think we're good here. Do you know anything about where they're getting the candy from? Because you sitting here very quiet. And remember, if they're stealing and you're not stealing and you know and you're not saying anything, you're in just as much trouble. So don't think that you're just going to sit here and be quiet and you're not going to be in trouble. Because if their teacher write me a note back and say, no, that wasn't my candy that he got, you're going to be in trouble too. Because that means you've seen them eating candy. And did anybody share their candy with Monty? Because I've seen him with candy too and lollipops and asking Lily, can he get the lollipop that was in her mouth and all of that. So he was involved with the candy too.
They're saying, they said that.
You never seen nobody get no candy from over there by the fridge.
When you was gone and you was walking to and driving to the car, going and leaving us there.
When the car broke down and I went back to go get it that morning.
They said they went and took the bag from on top of the fridge and got some candy.
Okay. Is that true?
No. I didn't.
That's
I
true?
didn't get any candy.
Okay. That's not, you never, Jalen seen it happen? Who was the one who got up there and took the candy?
I didn't see because I was in in the room.
Who was the one who went up to the fridge and got the candy?
It was Jalen.
And they said, make sure mommy don't come. And I was...
Because remember when I walked in the door and I heard y'all say mommy here, and I was like, oh, why y'all saying mommy here? Remember? And I say every time I go in that room, y'all jumping, y'all jumping, y'all jumping. Remember? Oh, okay.
I forgot, but it was Zane.
So now Monty seen somebody go in the fridge. You see somebody go in the fridge. You're finally starting to tell the truth. What about you?
I got the box once. I forgot that I got it from my friend, but the lemon head I got it from the mayor's store.
What's your friend's name?
I don't know.
You forgot your friend's name too? So now I'm going to have the teacher, you're going to point to the teacher what friend it is so she can find out his name. So I'm going to ask the teacher, can you find out what friend they talking about that gave them candy? She's going to go to the friend and see whatever his name is. So you're going to have to say, that's the one that gave me candy. And she's going to say, okay, well, that's David or that's Joe or whatever his name is. And then she's going to let me know, yes, Joe been giving him candy, or no, David been giving him candy. And don't go and try to tell your friend anything, because they're going to reach out to the parents to see where that student been getting candy from. So we got to do all this digging and digging and digging just to find out you got it from here?
I think Zane gave it to me because I
Who was the one that went on top of the fridge and got the candy when I left to go get the car?
That was Jalen.
He keeps on pointing at me, but that wasn't me. That was Zane.
So if you didn't eat he didn't eat none of the candy? Where that box candy came from?
From on top of the fridge. That's when I didn't know where he got the candy from.
So he was taking it first.
Mhm.
And then after that, did you ever go on top of the fridge and get any?
I did.
Okay. So Jalen started the trend. I remember because I'm like, he did have that box candy and that lemon lollipop and all that stuff was right there by the fridge on the counter. And I put it in the glass. All right, so Jalen's sticking with his story. I'm going to continue to write my note to his teacher. You guys, I guess I don't have to write a note to y'all teacher because you're telling the truth now. But Jalen think I'm playing with him. He really think I'm playing with him.
I was pointing.
How come I went to the car to go get the car, pick up the car? Y'all three in here and Miss Alma in the room. Y'all three in here. In y'all room or just running around, because Alma is not out here running around with y'all. It's y'all three that's out here in Cassie. How come you didn't see them getting candy off the refrigerator? When he said mommy's here, all of y'all was in the room together. So how come you didn't see nobody with candy? Were y'all in the room eating the candy?
Yes.
Okay, because I know there was no wrappers or anything out there in the kitchen because y'all was trying to hide it, right? So I didn't see no wrappers and nothing in the garbage even. So they must be in your room in the creaks and the cracks and the corners until y'all start making up the lie that you got it from your friend and now you could throw it in the trash because you think... You listen to me. If you think you lying to me, you're not. You're lying to God. So before he tells the truth for you, you need to go ahead and spill the truth. Because when you got to pay consequences from God, it's not going to be cute. I already keep telling y'all that. That's what I told you before I even started talking about it. Remember? I just said, remember how I pray every morning for God to be my ears and my eyes and everything? And now everything is starting to crumble when Monty teacher wrote me the note about him stealing. And now God is opening my eyes and seeing what I need to see and helping me hear what I need to hear. Smell what I need to smell, taste what I need to taste, be my thoughts for me so I can say what I need to say. So if you think you're going against me, you're wrong. You're going against God. So y'all all three was in the room eating the candy?
Yes.
Was Jalen eating it too when I left to go get the car?
Yeah, he was eating some candy.
So you didn't see them, since you say you wasn't, you didn't even see them eating candy when I went to go get the car?
I did, but...
And you're just as wrong. Because remember what I said. If you know something and you don't tell, What is it? What does that mean?
That I'm in trouble too.
You're a part of it too. You know what's going on and you're not saying anything. Thank you. But since you still want to run and hide from it, I'm still going to write the teacher a note to do you a favor. Because you don't want to just tell the truth. But I'll write the teacher a note and we'll get to the bottom of it. I'm not going to hurt my head on people that can't be honest. And be honest the first time. Or just don't do it at all. That way you don't have to be honest about it.
No, that was the...
So do I need to continue to write this note to your teacher? And bother her about this? And it has nothing to do with her? Should I interrupt her day about some candy that she never gave you? Jeez Louise. She could be... Maybe I should write it. Maybe she'll be telling me some stuff that I didn't know. And God opened my eyes a little bit more. Do you remember the friend now that gave you the candy? You remember his name?
No, not yet. Wait.
So we still sticking to that story?
Nobody gave me any candy.
Do you remember the friend name that gave you yours?
No.
Was there a friend that gave you candy? Just like mine?
No.
Okay. Thank you. It's ridiculous. We got to do all of this for y'all to tell the truth. If y'all don't want to freaking tell the truth, don't steal. That's the same thing as people in jail. You don't want to be in jail? Don't do the crime. So many people think I'm not going to get caught until they sitting in jail and they're like, if it's me, first of all, I don't want to go to jail. That's why I don't do those things. Because even if I say, okay, I want to steal something, you know what I'm going to say first? If I get caught, I know I'm going to jail, so I'm just going to have to face it. If you're going to get caught, you're going to have to face the consequences. So if you're getting ready to steal something and you know you're not going to be wanting to tell the truth or be honest when you get caught, don't do it. The only time you need to steal is never. But even if somebody steals something, I'm not saying y'all, I'm just saying in general, people that go to jail. I could never understand why you get so upset about people snitching on you. Why do you get upset about going to jail? When you know that's a consequence of doing your crime. When you going to rob a bank, you can't get mad when you get caught. Because you already know if I get caught, I'm going to jail. So should I do it or should I not? Shh. Am I ready to go to jail? No. Am I going to have to go to jail? Yeah. So I already know that before I do the crime. If I hate jail so bad, if I hate being honest and telling the truth so bad, don't do the crime. Don't steal if you know you don't like to be honest when you get caught. The activities we did yesterday that we were not supposed to do because Monty was stealing out of the store and his teacher wrote me the note in his planner and you guys knew about it and you didn't tell me. We weren't supposed to do anything yesterday, right? We still went out yesterday and did it. Zane came in here last night eating the little candy balls. So you took some last night too, didn't you? Because that's why the wrapper was on my floor. Remember you came in here and said, the popcorn is so crunchy. Remember that? So you were stealing candy out there. Okay. So now today when I wake up and I say, we're going to go get costumes. Forget it. We're just going to go. I'm just going to get the costumes. I already let them do something yesterday. We're going to get the costumes. And you see how God works? Do you see how God works? I managed to see the look. And you can't steal and leave the evidence behind. Y'all got so comfortable stealing the stuff because you thought that I was going to think that you got it from your friend, your teacher, the merit store. You thought that you got so comfortable doing it that you didn't even try to hide the evidence anymore. You left it on my floor. And now when I'm like, okay, that candy looks familiar. Now it's God is being my eyes and going back and showing me all of the candy that Jalen had. All of the candy I found on the counter, the lemon lollipops and the box candies of it. And I'm like, that's suspicious. That looks familiar. And God just rewinding all the memories like a vision. Just rewinding, rewinding, rewinding. See, you don't need magic from nowhere else. God got the magic because he showed me like a movie. When I seen that on the floor, I didn't remember last night when you was in here eating it. I remember when God started rewinding everything. When I said, all right, I'm going to go get them some costumes and just let's put the past in the past. I seen that wrapper on my floor when I was cleaning my room. And God was like, And I'm like, huh? And he like, And I'm like, huh? And I'm like, oh. And then it just start playing, just rewinding all of the time, just rewinding back to back to back to back to back. I came in from getting the car at Bravo and mommy's here. I'm opening y'all door and going in y'all room. Y'all got the light off at nighttime when it's bedtime, but I still hear y'all in there talking. And I go in there and say, what? And y'all be jumping. And all of those times. And I told y'all that. I told y'all that before God even showed me this. I said, y'all keep staying in that room jumping. You think you hiding something, it's going to come out. I said, with Monty and his thing going on, when I was talking to y'all that night about when he stole and the teacher wrote a note in his planner, I'm like, I noticed there's other stuff, the pretzels, the Pop-Tarts, there's stuff that's been going missing now. So y'all need to figure it out. And instead of stopping, you got so comfortable that you left the wrappers on the floor. And one was here and one was in the kitchen. Like you didn't give no more. And I'm still thinking like, should I even just bring them with me? Or should it just be me and Lily? Should I even bring them for the ride? And now it's hard to even want to bring y'all for the ride. Plus, I'm ready to go. Ain't nobody got ready for the day. That's another thing right there. You brush your teeth. That ain't getting ready. All right, guys. So, yeah. I had a bunch of things to do on my list this weekend. And I still have things from when I did my Dollar Tree and Target haul and stuff like that for Halloween. Like the pumpkin carving and all of those things, but I'm gonna take it one day at a time because this weekend is pretty much the weekend before Halloween. So for them to be stealing all the way up until last night, after warning and warning after warning after warning, I think it's time to just like, cut the shits, and they will have to be accountable for what they're doing. So like pumpkin carving, we had some Halloween paintings, we had a Halloween game that I found. It was a Target find. So maybe y'all will be seeing that in November. I'm not sure. I bought like stuff to even carve the pumpkin with, so now I'm feeling like it's a waste of money. What I'm not gonna do now, though, is have my daughter sit out. So we're still gonna have her go to the event we have planned for tomorrow, and y'all will probably get a glimpse of that. But however, they will not be participating, and it's so unfortunate. Yeah, so as far as those other videos that I was gonna push out, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do in like to substitute for that, but I had so much planned because being that I'm in school on every day next week. And I started school yesterday, so I'm going to be in school full time. So it's going to be harder to kind of like, do certain things. So I said, this weekend I'm getting everything done out the way early so that when tomorrow comes, which is Sunday, I can prepare for my week in school, their week in school. So I have so much more on my plate now. So I'm not sure, but we still had so many activities to do. And it's unfortunate that everything that I have on my calendar is pretty much canceled. I'm still gonna do what I can with my 2-year-old, and y'all probably be seeing kind of us doing our own little thing for now until I can think about and they can think about what they've done and how we should go about the situation. But for today, they have to sit out. They have to take accountability and pay their consequences for what they've done. Because if they don't start doing it now, they're going to have to do it when they get older. And the police is not going to play no games with them. So right now, that is what's happening. So thanks for watching this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Please give me a feedback. Let me know what I should do, what you think. I mean, there's really no one else can run my household, but I would really like the support and the feedback on what I could do differently, or because I really dislike doing this. Like I said, they're more like my friends. We do everything together. We hang out together, so it kind of sucks to not be the type of mom who leaves their kids and go to the club and go out and do this and do that. So when I have things planned with my kids, it's like boom. Once the plans are crushed, it's a bummer. It's like, now what do I do? So even if you give me some more ideas on what you would like to see me and my daughter doing, she's only 2, so I wouldn't say we're limited, but I would have to kind of get in her category now. So we'll see. We'll figure it out. And thanks again for watching. I'll see you in the next video.